What's up, GGs? Welcome to week 3, workout 2. So it's lower body day. We are starting out with half kneeling lateral adductor rocks. So you'll get into a position where your knee is on the mat. Your other leg is going to be 90 degrees outside of your, you're in a 90-degree position and your foot is facing completely away from your body. So your heel and toe should be in line with the side of the mat, okay? You're aiming for 10 stretches each side. So this is going to give you a stretch in the inside of your thigh. It's going to open up your hips a little bit. Yeah, so see how my leg is exactly in line with my knee that's down. You want to keep that position and make sure it's at a 90 degrees away from your body. Alright, now we have glute bridge walkouts. So you'll get into a glute bridge position, and very slowly and one at a time you're going to walk down. So you're going to extend your leg out one at a time. So one walk, so one heel, then the next heel, next, until you can't really go any further and your hamstrings are feeling it. Okay, this is a good hamstring warm-up. This is good for your glutes. This is really good for all of your joints, okay? It's going to be a little bit difficult, so go nice and slow. And don't let your legs touch at all. Okay, we have a couch stretch. So this is basically just a quad stretch, a hip flexor stretch, a inner thigh stretch. So my foot is up against the wall like you're doing a quad stretch, and I'm just going in and out of it in like a mini lunge position. You'll be able to tell in the next angle when I do my other leg how my body is positioned if you want to skip towards that one first. But we have 45 seconds each side. Okay, so notice how my foot is up against the wall and I'm moving my hips back and forth. So towards my heel that's against the wall and then away from it, okay? This is getting the hip flexor stretched, the quads, and the hips. All of the hips, all the thighs, all the hips, okay? 45 seconds again on this side. And you're just doing little baby movements. I don't need you to exaggerate too much because then we're going to stretch a little bit too much, okay? So we just want little movements with this. Alright, we're doing what we call an elephant walk. So you're going to bend down, pretend you're touching your toes, and then I moved my hands up to my hips. But you're basically going to extend your knee back one at a time while the other one is bending. So you should always have one leg that's completely straight, stretching out that hamstring, while the other knee is bent, giving it some relief. So you're not having both legs straight at the same time. So as one leg is bending into like the bent knee position, the other leg is straightening completely out. You're doing this for 45 seconds. Alright, we have the good old Frogger position. So this is, again, stretching out your adductors, so your inner thighs, your abductors, the whole hip region, okay? So we're going in and out of the movement to make it more dynamic. So I am on my forearms to give myself some balance here. And you're rocking your body back and forth towards your heels and away from your heels for a nice stretch. Let's do 8 to 10 reps. Okay, here we have knee over toe lunges. Okay, so the key to this is that I want your knee to go over your toes. This is a really good quad warm up, but also we really want to get your knees in a position where, you know, there's some impact. You're putting pressure onto that kneecap, making it a little bit stronger, okay? And this is also some ankle mobility as well. So we have 12 to 15 knee over lunges each side. Okay, we're going to end mobility with lateral lunges with taps. So here you're going to step out to the side, do a lateral lunge, and tap the ground with your hands. So it doesn't have to be too deep of a lunge, okay? Just however deep your hands can touch the ground. So you're going to feel a stretch on the inner thighs, you're going to feel your glutes start to warm up when you're lunging and then getting out of the lunge. So you're welcome to do it this way, but the other way, I'll show you here in a second, you can just stay in a big squat position and just move back and forth. So here, you're just going to stay in that spread leg position and you're just going to bend over and touch the mat. Alright, let's get into the workout. So each exercise from this moment forward is 1 minute long, okay? If we're doing different legs for some of them, they're going to be 30 seconds each. I'll let you know, but for now, this is 1 minute each exercise, okay? So 1 minute of leg raises on one side. You're going to put a weight to your thigh and basically just glue it there. Wherever you put that dumbbell on your thigh, when your arm's just completely straight, glue it there. And when you lift your leg, your arm should bend a little bit with your leg moving up, okay? Okay, we have banded three-way step backs. For this one, we're doing 30 seconds, and then when you move to the other side, it's another 30 seconds. So I would just grab a timer, grab your phone or something where you can look at a stopwatch, or just count to 30. So you're stepping to the side, 45 degrees backwards, and then all the way backwards, okay? So straight out to the side, then 45 degrees back, and then all the way back are the 3 ways. You might feel this in the opposite glute that's not being worked, the one that's just planted. That's totally normal, totally fine. Okay, so 30 seconds the other way now. Alright, we have squat walks. So what you're going to do is big squat, and then when you bring your feet together, you're going to do a little squat. So feet wide squat, feet narrow squat. And you're just going to walk a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Okay? Maybe just do a couple squats one way, a couple squats the other way, but make sure that you're squatting for each step. The little narrow stance squat, it does not need to be anything crazy. That one's going to get your quads burning a little extra, and then the wide stance squat's going to get your glutes working, okay? A minute total. Alright, get ready for 1 minute of jumping jacks. Okay, this will get the heart rate up for sure. But you got this. 1 minute, okay? Alright, here you're going to grab a resistance band, put it around your thighs, a little bit below your kneecaps, and we have some glute bridges, okay? You're guessing correctly for a whole minute, okay? Your booty's gonna burn, but that's what we want, okay? We have 1 full minute, so don't go too fast. Keep the pace nice and easy, okay? Because you got a minute of these. Alright, we're ending the workout of set 1 with single leg RDLs. So make sure both knees are bent a little bit. The leg that's going to just be a kickstand for balance in the back, that knee is going to bend a bit more. So as you're going into that Romanian deadlift or stretching down, that kickstand leg in the back is going to bend even more, okay? Make sure to bend and hinge at your hips. So send your butt all the way back. Pretend like you wanna kick it back to the end of the mat, okay? Or you're closing the car door, or you wanna touch the wall behind you, okay? Make sure you're driving your heel into the ground on the way up with the foot that's planted in the front, and that's gonna get your glutes really engaged. Alright, make sure you rested 1 to 2 minutes before starting set number 2. But grab a dumbbell, probably a 10-pound weight, and you're going to hold on to something for balance, and with the opposite arm, you're going to glue the dumbbell to your leg and then lift that leg, making it completely straight and keeping that dumbbell on your thigh, okay? We want 1 minute straight of these. Alright, we have banded 3-way step backs. So get a resistance band around your thighs, a little bit above where your kneecap is, and then you're going to plant one foot in the ground and the other leg is just going out to the side, back to 45-degree angle, and completely straight back for 30 seconds each side. Alright, we're doing squat walks. So squatting wide, squatting narrow, a couple steps one way and a couple steps another way until you reach 1 minute. Alright, we got our high intensity movement. Jumping jacks, we have 1 minute total. Alright, grab that resistance band again and put it around your thighs. You're doing a minute straight of resistance band glute bridges. Alright, we're ending with single leg RDLs, so we'll do 30 seconds each side. Feel that burn, drive that heel into the ground on the way up, okay? Okay, 30 seconds. Congratulations, you finished week 3 of the workout. So I will see you next week for another booty kicking round of workouts.